the key word for our times, even though it doesn't appear to be ongoing, is lockdown. We've been locked down into choosing sympathies over a faraway place that has been kept mysterious to us. We've been locked down from COVID. We've been locked down by a lack of informative news and information. But I've suffered from this prison of an idea, a central intelligence, a neogram of some sort, from long before. Before I knew that I had been scripted into a surreal revenge yarn from ultra high Hollywood magic, Pentagon, Disney, Disneyland Castle, the Kremlin, by Peter Gabriel, his buddies. Um, what's that one who's always saying he's the best? What's his name again? The inferior from the Beatles. You know who I'm talking about. Had it all hacked together like a Bride of Frankenstein with Boris Karloff at the Dakota and so on. Before I knew any of that, they're like Heinz got whirly birded. And it's an ugly story, you know. And then they played off of something I wrote about John. Kill John. Oh, there goes another one. Yeah. So the fact that I had written Tinderbox and there was a fire in Ohio could be the lurkers doing their doo-doos. One of their doo-doos, of course, was to render very personal with Scotland Yard the idea that I was anything better than a monk of King Crimson accorded an empty set by Pussyball Ledger was the death of Princess Diana. Where that comes from, or why I did it with my magic jinx of twisting ankles, is anybody's guess. But it hammered together the stakes in this rotten prison that Her Majesty's media has cobbled up. And I'm hesitant to name all of the ugly things that they've done using me as a barf bag apparatus to demonstrate that human rights and civil rights are not only not profound or due, but they're absurd. You see, this one, even though he's innocent, is hated. So we just do people and all these innocent people who get, like Shannon Harp's parents have never reached out to me. She was ripper murdered by this sadistic farce. And Seattle Central Community College wouldn't listen to me about it. They arrested me for being indignant. I was indignant that someone was killed. I was indignant that someone was killed by a Ripper Hatter who has no business, no concept. If anything, he's the engineer. He's working from Flame over Africa. But they say he's going to save the world. And he needs me, man, to present you the antithesis of the duel with the goats. It's all court. He has all figured out on his ultra high magnet board. This is a duel with the ghost. And the ghost is good. It's the sword of the spirit. And the resistance to the sword of the spirit He's a sexy